Welcome to Whizlabs Training Platform. Today, we're going to walk you through the steps on how to access various courses, video lessons, practice tests, hands-on labs, and sandbox environments. So, let's get started. How to access Whizlabs video course. To access any course you're interested in, simply navigate our training library menu and select the course of your choice. And click on the Access Now icon here to enter into the video course. Select the video course section, where you can view all the available videos. You can select any topics like AWS core services and hit start to begin your learning journey. Now you can explore whatever topics through the video courses. For example, you can gain basic knowledge and features of simple storage service by watching this video. You can choose any topic of your choice. Now, move to the Sandbox environment. After selecting your preferred topic and completing the video lessons, you'll have immediate access to the Sandbox where you can explore real-time learning. You have to simply click on Start Sandbox, and then hit the Open Console icon to continue. Simply copy and paste your login details, and you'll be directed to the AWS Cloud Sandbox. Once you're in the AWS Cloud Sandbox, you can practice everything you've learned. Feel free to explore and apply your knowledge in a safe and controlled environment. How to access Whizlabs practice tests. If you want to test your understanding of the course material, you can access the practice tests for this course by selecting Practice Test. Just click the Start Quiz button to begin. You can answer the question in the choices listed below. You can view the right response and its justification by selecting Show Answer. You can only access this option if you begin the test in practice mode. You are free to carry out this test in any sequence you like. After filling out all answers, click on Submit and save the responses. Now you can see the results provided for the practice tests you have taken. And you can see the answer to each question with brief explanations. How to access Whizlabs Hands-on-Labs. To browse the available labs, click on the Labs section under the particular selected course. Choose the lab you're interested in, like Create IAM Roles, and click Start Lab. Here, you can see the various tasks under Lab Steps. Go through these tasks in the guided labs to create the IAM roles successfully. In Task 1, you have to sign into the AWS console. To do so, you need to sign in by key and credentials details. After the successful entry of credentials, you will be directed to the home page of the console. Make sure to copy and paste the given credentials after clicking Open Console. This will bring you to the AWS interface. To start with this, you have to enter IAM in the search bar and select the IAM from the list of various services. Then it will direct to the IAM dashboard. From the left navigation bar, click on the Role option under the AWS Management category, click on Create Role and select Trusted Entity as AWS Service. And choose Use Cases as EC2. Scroll down and then click on Next. You have to enter role details such as role name and click the Next option. Now you can see the notification at the top such as the EC2 role has been successfully created. By clicking on the View Role option, you can analyze row details. You can find that the EC2 role has been successfully created. Then moving to Task 3, we are going to create a role for AWS Service. To do so, click on Roles and select Trusted Entity as AWS Service. Choose the use case as Amazon DynamoDB and click on Next. Now, enter the role name as DynamoDB and click Next. Now DynamoDB role has been created successfully. In Task 4, a validation test has to be carried out. You can check the validation status just by clicking on Validate My Lab. You can see that labs have been successfully created and you can see the lab details below. After the successful completion of those processes, click on End Lab. You can share your experience by just filling out the feedback form. Feel free to experiment and learn by doing. How to access Whizlabs Sandbox. Now, let's quickly revisit the Sandbox. To access it, click on Sandbox. Select the time that works best for you, click Start Sandbox, and then click Open Console to continue. Copy and paste your login information, and you'll be directed to the AWS Cloud Sandbox. Inside the Sandbox, you'll have the opportunity to explore specific features or services. For example, you can look up an Amazon Machine Image, AMI, and select it for further examination. Now we are going to experiment with how to launch EC2 instances in AWS in a Sandbox environment. To launch an instance, navigate to the Instances section from the left navigation menu. Click on Launch and give the instance a name. Choose an appropriate AMI and select the desired instance type. Under Key Pair, choose Proceed without key pair for now. Then, click Launch Instance and wait for the instance to be created. You can further customize the instance details, such as allowing HTTP traffic, modifying storage, and more. You can see that the EC2 instance in AWS has been successfully created. Finally, when you're done with the Sandbox session, you can select End Sandbox to close it. While closing the Sandbox, accept the terms and conditions, then you have to enter text destroy to delete the created instances. This ensures that all your changes and configurations are safely discarded.